Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Kwame and I like to take pictures. So today I'm starting a new series called State of the Pictures, and that's where I look back at the previous month and go over the stats, like how many pictures I took, the selects, and show you a couple of my favorite pictures from that month. So because this is February, let's look at January. And in January, I shot just under 1,500 pictures, so 1,499. Literally one under 1,500 pictures. And you can see in February, I'm already over that. But yeah, so let's say 1,500 pictures in January I shot. And then out of those pictures, I had 181 that I would call my selects. Now, out of those 1,500 pictures, if we look at the cameras, I shot most of them with the A6100. So just over 1,300 pictures with the A6100, and then the A7 II was 72 pictures, and the DJI Osmo Action was 112 pictures. Out of the lenses that I have, the top two were the 70-350 and the 28-200. So those are the two most lenses that I used. And I used 8 lenses total during this time frame. Now let's look at my selects. We come down here, let's clear this. So out of these are the 181 selects that I picked here. Now all these aren't gonna stay selects, and I think I had like close to 300 that I picked. So these are all of my personal work pictures that I took. And out of the 181, there were like 85 that are what I would consider personal work pictures. And even some of these, we show the unpicked. Sorry. All right, so now we're just looking at the flagged, which are the selects, and the non-green pictures. You will see that there were 81 pictures that I would consider selects. Now, out of these 81, I'm probably gonna whittle this down some more because not all of them will stay in here. So ideally, I like to get down to maybe like 75 pictures, but I mean, they're digital, so you can have as many as you want. Now, let me show you a couple of my favorite pictures. Now, we, recently moved to the Pacific Northwest, and so for me, there were 2 pictures in particular that really made me, that really emphasized us moving out here. Number one was this tree root picture. If you saw one of my previous videos, you saw how I edited this picture. This is just really cool because when I think of the Pacific Northwest, I think of like these giant trees, these tree roots, and this green moss everywhere, especially here in winter. It's really cool to see, nature has its own contrasting colors. You have a brown tree trunk with this green moss going all over the ground and all the good stuff. So this is one of them. This picture here is another one, a very Pacific Northwest day. You had a fog right here that was like really thick and heavy. Then you had this middle, the city that you can barely see. You can't even see these buildings back here. Then you have the water, and I really just like this picture. And again, we moved to Seattle knowing that we're gonna see this type of weather, and it's really cool. And then the other picture would be this one here. This was taken outside of the Seahawks Stadium, and I just like the way this was framed up perfectly. Again, fog. These foggy days in Seattle, I'd love, maybe in 3-4 years, I'll be singing a different tune, but I just love the fog. It makes everything look so much more dramatic. And so yeah, those are my 3 favorite pictures from January. And again, this is something I want to do going forward, showing you, how many pictures I took, how many were selects, and how many are keepers and not keepers and all that good stuff. Let me know down in the comments, what are your guys' stats? How many pictures did you take? How many are your selects? And link to one of your favorite pictures. I will leave a link to my website so you can see these 3 pictures, and I will also leave my stats down below. Again, let me know what your stats are, and I will do this again next month for February. You can already see I have a lot more work to do to get that number down in February here. Thank you as always for watching these videos. I will see you in the next one. Talk to you later. Bye bye.